All right, everybody, we're hopping into the final 5 stages here of the Android 17 MVP 17 from the Tournament of Power, his EZA here on Global Dokkan. As you can see here on the side, let me scoot it. Let me adjust this just a little bit. Let me scoot this just a little bit. There we go. I don't know if that changes anything for you guys. Maybe you want me to put it back. I don't know. We can put this wherever we want. I don't know. Can I go up 1 pixel? No. Can I go down? Perfect. Okay. Anyway, we got EZA MVP Super 17. Like I said, he's weak to the Universal Survival Sagas. This is the team I've been running, just pure STR. This guy is a physical unit, so you know the more STR units, the better. And it was a chance to use Hidden God Goku, a unit I don't get to use too often. Pretty easy, EZA, you know, ironically there. Nothing too crazy going on. We can just slap Auto on and go over his details here. I did a breakdown kind of whenever this guy first came out, I believe, on JP, but I figured now's a good time to go over his details again on Global. So we have the Dokkan Wiki pulled up here on the side so we can go over it. So his leader skill doesn't really matter too much, but he is an android's leader and super physical. So if you are struggling with your super physical leads for Battlefield, this guy is a good Battlefield leader at least, right? And then androids key 3, HP attack and defense 170. Decent leader as far as things go, but personally, I'm not a huge fan of this guy. I think he's solid, right? Like he's been modernized a little bit, but I don't know that you would want 2 of him running around on a team. I'm going to do this just to adjust the lineup a little bit. There we go. Passive skill, attack and defense, 120% at the start of turn. He gets an additional attack plus 120% when performing a super attack. He gets an additional 17% defense with each attack received, so that'll go up 17, 34, and then 51. So he needs to get hit 3 times to fully build up that. That's his main multiplicative buff here. He gives all allies key 3 and defense plus 60%. This is very good. I mean, this is, I believe this is the exact same as what it was before he EZA'd, but this was like always the main value that this character brought to teams, is this key support and defense support unconditional to all allies. Thinking about SCR Super 17, this guy is not on that team, but if he were, if you could run them together, you know, that Super 17 gets, what is it, in base, they get like an additional attack and defense plus 70% if all allies attacking in the same turn are extreme class. Since that is just an additive buff, right, and not a multiplicative buff, this guy's support, that 3 key and defense plus 60%, that would, basically what I'm getting at here is he would do lower attack stats, the STR Super 17, because you would be missing out on that 70% attack buff, but you would only be missing out on 10% defense, because it's added into the same phase. So instead of having attack and defense plus 70% for all extreme class, if you had 2 extreme class and then this guy on rotation, this guy on his own with his support would be making up for that missing defense. So not bad. He reduces damage received by 17%. This is pretty insignificant on its own. So I wouldn't really take like too much stock in this. Where it gets good is right here, this last line in this passive. It gets an additional damage reduction of 40%, so it'd be 57% total, and all allies defense plus 17%, so total of 77%, when HP is 77% or less. So this is like when this guy becomes like a really good unit, but you guys, if you're new here, or maybe you just haven't been paying attention, you guys should know by now I hate HP restrictions on anything. It's just like the most inconsistent thing in the world. You know, we can complain about attack placement, we can complain about, you know, needing to do super attacks. You know, a lot of that stuff is out of your control, but HP is really where it's like, it's completely out of your control. Like, you know, if you're building like a really good team, then you're not going to be taking any damage. And then if you're like building a team with weak units on it, you could be taking too much damage and dying, just the way things are right now. The only boss that really whittles you down at the moment is kind of the Cell Max fight, and then I believe the 8th Anniversary Sin Shinron, his AoE normals can kind of whittle you down a little bit. And just the way he's designed with like the defense lowering, he's a boss that can kind of chip you down, but very quickly. It's usually he's chipping you down like within the same turn. So, you know, it's still not something that's very reliable. Just HP conditions in general are just like a little iffy here. And then super attack effect is raises defense for 1 turn. That's a 30% raise. Let me do this. And then causes immense damage to enemy and greatly lowers attack and defense. This is good for like the beginning of some fights like Broly, Sin, the core. I think all 3 of those, at least in terms of red zone stages, can have their attack lowered at the beginning. So this isn't like insignificant, but it's still not like the best ability in the world. Decent for Super Battle Road though, so always good. I think if this was greatly raised, I think I would like this guy a lot better. He would slide into that role as a slot 3 defensive unit a lot better if that was the case. Links are Android Assault, gives 2 key and 20% defense. So very important. This is like his most important link, I believe. Twin Terrors. Excuse me, key 2, attack and defense, and chance of evading enemy attack, plus 5%. Not bad, but I don't know how often you'll get that active. Infinite Energy, 2 key attack and defense, and crit chance, 5%. Solid support. Attack plus 15%, and a worthless effect. Shocking Speed, another good link. Key 2, 5% defense. Tournament of Power, very good link. Key 3, attack and defense, plus 7%. And Fierce Battle, what is this, like 20% these days? Yeah, 20%. So, that is what we got going on. I wish they would do more links like this. Whenever they introduced the Tournament of Power link, what was it? It was just 3 key, and then the link level update gave it some attack and defense. Very good link. You know, like, pretty much every saga I wish had a link like this. That way every unit on that team just worked together. Because otherwise you end up with teams like Majin Buu Saga, who are, you know, like, you got some powerful characters on that team, but they don't all work very well together. Like, the Vegetos don't really work the best with the Boos, who don't really work the best with, like, the Majin Vegetas, who don't work the best with the Gotenks. You get what I'm getting at? Well, actually, Majin Vegeta and Gotenks do semi-work well together because they usually have over and a flash. Depending on, like, if it's Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks or not. So, I mean, I guess there is that, right? Alright, let's see. These are his best linking partners. We got this dead unit. This is a dead unit. She's a dead unit. This is a free-to-play dead unit. This is a, like, world tournament character. She's not great, though. Dead unit. Dead unit. Dead unit. Let's see. Dead unit. Dead unit. Dead unit. Dead unit. Dead unit. Like, 2018 login New Year's reward card dead unit. Dead unit, and here we go. 3 links with some good units. So this is the team, obviously, that I'm going to be showcasing this guy on is the Gammas. I believe Gamma 1 is the team we're going to be using. No, it's not him. It's Gamma 2 leads androids. One of these guys leads androids, right? For sure. Yeah, this guy leads androids in accelerated battles. We'll be showing him on the android or the Gamma 2 banner. Because he is on accelerated battle, right? Right? No? He's on Battle of Fate. Okay, he's not on... Does he not have a 200% right now? Oh, by the way, if you're free to play, you can farm this guy to raise his super attack effect. Is this guy not on a 200% leader at the moment? Let me look. Universal Survival Saga doesn't. Androids... does from this guy, but he's not on. Oh, he's on Worthy Rivals. Yeah, no, yeah. Okay, he's on Gamma 2s. Yes, we for sure on Worthy Rivals, right? Yes. Okay. Whew. Gamma 2s. Okay, good chance to use the Gammas. I'm not a huge fan of Gamma 2, just because I'm also not a fan of RNG units. Or well, let me rephrase. I'm not a fan of offensive RNG units. So, not a huge fan of Gamma 2. It also doesn't help that mine's only at 69%, but I'm sure we'll be able to find some solid friend units. Anyway, we're going to be hopping into the last stage here. Hope you guys have enjoyed these last few stages of the EZA. If you're having trouble with team building, let me know down in the comments below. I haven't had any real issues, but, I mean, you guys can obviously look at the team I'm using and go, you know, this guy's probably using a bit of a whale setup here. I guess let me go to Universal Survival Saga, see what we got in here. So obviously you want to be using this guy, or this guy as your leader if you have them, just because they're STR, right? Like, you want as many STR characters as possible. If you have this guy, you for sure want to bring them. They do so much damage. Like, watch right here. I mean, 5.9, we're only on, what, like a We're on double 150 leads right now because they're the leader. I'm pretty sure they're only a 150 lead. So, they're pretty good damage for just a, 150% team. Universal Survival Saga is just, like, begging for some updates, too, by the way. Look at this. We are dying. Like, I don't know. This feels primed for Tanabata, maybe, for Worldwide. I think a 9th anniversary would be a really good slot to slide in Universal Survival Saga, since we're probably going to be seeing the Easy A's for these two during the 9th anniversary. So I think doing Universal Survival Saga again, these guys are about to be 3 years old, believe it or not. Like, that's pretty crazy. I remember I moved into my house, like my current house, I moved into it, and I was summoning for these guys, like, right after we moved in. So, it doesn't seem that long. No, not the cord at the very end! Dude, no. Okay, come on. But yeah, it's like... So whenever these guys released on JP, I was actually going through some tough life events at the time. But, and so I actually played the 6th anniversary pretty heavily on JP. That was also before I was super heavily link leveling on Global. Oh, the audio's kind of desynced. Let me see if I can... Usually if I go to, like, properties and I switch to these two things, it resyncs the audio. It's the weirdest thing ever. But yeah, like, these guys are primed for their Easy A soon is what I'm getting at here. Sadly, they've already Easy A'd this guy. It'd be nice if they, could do Easy A 2. We haven't gotten that yet, though. This guy, I'm actually really interested in this unit after they Easy A. They've got the skeleton of a kit that's pretty good. But anyway, back to STR units. This unit's just a banner unit. You could for sure use them and they'd be fine. This is a free-to-play unit. You could use her and be fine. Like I said, this event isn't super tough. This guy was a login bonus if you were just playing during the 6th anniversary. You should have this guy. Unless you fed them into this guy for super attack effect or something. But I think you could actually get some use out of him because he has like a high chance to dodge or something like that. Or like a 55% chance or... What is it? It's like a... Yeah, high chance to dodge for 6 turns. So, I mean, you could get some like defensive utility out of that guy. Let's go ahead and awaken 17 while we're talking about this. There we go. Let's see what's on page 2 here. Topo, again, banner unit, been around for a long time. Most likely you have this guy. This is a free-to-play unit. You could for sure use her. You probably don't have these guys unless you've been around for a while, just because they never return. Jiren hasn't been on a banner in a while. Kefla, I feel like, was on a banner semi-recently. I say that like the last 8 months. This guy's pretty old at this point, so you might have him. Can you imagine, by the way, if during the 9th anniversary they Easy A'd, like, this guy and, like, these two and, I don't know, who's, like, another one that would be, like, insanely high, but, like, Jiren. Like, they do, like, both of these guys, Jiren and this guy. Like, imagine they just do their Easy A's. That'd be actually insane. No, I don't want to use the PyCon helmet. It always wants to make me use the PyCon helmet when I could just, I don't know, use anything else. No, not those. Hang on. No, I'm fumbling. There we go. I don't really care about the training items too much, but I try not to use, like, the candy canes and PyCon hats. Frost. Maybe Frost is good in here. I don't know. I'm sure you could use them. And then that's about it. So, I mean, like, there's characters that you can use here. This guy's a banner unit. He can dodge. Kale's a banner unit. You can get some use out of her. She'll have guaranteed dodge. You can use her. I'm sure you could use Dispo. This guy's probably fine if you've got him. This isn't a very strong category, so, like, probably the only thing you're struggling for here is if you're a new player and you just don't have very many characters on the Universal Survival Saga category. So, yeah, not too tough here, though. Anyway, let me know what you guys think. Quick update real quick before we go into showcases. I just want to talk about this. I want to get this on a video, and it's not enough content to make another video about. I am at, right here, 766 units at full link level 10 in my box. This is pretty much every good character, and every character that, like... This is pretty much, like, every character, like, at this point. The only characters that aren't link leveled, if I just kind of go into it, are characters that haven't awakened yet, and characters that are like TURs of other units, right? or SSRs of other units. So, like, I guess I could link level this guy. I guess I could link level this guy. Like, I'm sure somebody out there has been wondering where the, like, 800 link level 10 units video is. It's because, like, I'm kind of out of units to link level. I've got a few more that I can do, but, like, I'm not super interested in link leveling just, like, random units. And then units that haven't awakened yet, I really don't want to link level them in the event that they might awaken in the future. So what I'm thinking I'm going to do is I'm going to start link leveling more on my JP account. I think there's a few more characters I need to finish up that have awakened. But after that, like, I don't really care about link leveling Devilman, for instance. Like, I could, right, for the meme. But, not super interested in that, right? See, I'm working on Candy Vegito, but he's almost done. Let's see. I'm just trying to look. Oh, yeah, I haven't link leveled this guy. I could do him. Let me go ahead and throw him on at the moment. Or, like, in the category. I forgot I just awakened him. I'm actually doing this guy at the moment. Let's see, like, this Gamble one. I don't want to link level him in the event that he awakens in the future. And there's several characters like that in here. Like some of these Baba Shop units that you see right here, like this Piccolo and Yamcha. If I scroll down, you know, we can see, like, these are my, you know, backup copies for the LR, potentially Goku. What else do we have in here? Just kind of double checking with you guys to make sure I'm not missing any units. Like, this guy is going to awaken, I think, semi-soon. So I don't, like, any character that's going to awaken and get another link, I don't want to link level them. Or any character that I think might awaken in the future, I'm just not interested in awakening these units or, like, link leveling these units right now. Because they... to me, it'd be the worst thing in the world to get a unit done and then have to re-link level them, like, with one link at level 1. That would just be, like, a huge waste of time to me, so I'm not super interested in that. If that interests you and it makes you happy, sure, go for it. But for me, it's like, not super thrilled. I need to just go ahead and rainbow this Trunks. He's been at 0% since, like, he released on his initial banner. I rainbowed the LR and TUR on their initial banner because I was chasing, like, LR physical Bardock or something at the time. Listen, I did not make smart decisions in the olden days of Dokkan. I just have never rainbowed him because I didn't, like, orbs used to be scarce, and I've just never bothered to actually put orbs in him. Maybe if we need him for a chain battle, I'll do it. But so far we have not. But I could see a future celebration popping up soon. But yeah, I mean, you guys can see, right? Like, there's not much going on here that I have to link level left. Like, this guy, you know, it would have been nice to have him link level to use for the 17 showcase. But again, he's awakening. I don't want to link level him, so that's kind of where we are. This guy, it's like, oh, you have a Bardock. No, this is my backup copy for chain battle. We have two. Same thing with this Piccolo. This is the backup copy for chain battle. His is coming up soon with the Super Boost celebration, right? Yeah, we get down here, and it's just, I mean, it's the same thing going on. Making sure... Oh, this guy. Listen, I actually did go into the banner and summon for this guy. They've got one link left. Listen, don't summon, but, you know, I did it because I was like, well, I wish I had another character to link level. And so I just summoned until I got them. I got them in, like, 150 extra stones. There was no need to record it, but, yeah, I did that. And I mean, then that's it, right? This is just Baba food that I haven't, like, cleaned out of my box from summoning for that other guy, for Jiro and Mew. So I'll get to that eventually. Anyway, this is a long way of saying thank you guys for watching. My next link level update video might be from my JP account, so I might start putting some more love back into that account since, I mean, you guys can see, right? Like, there's not much. Like, this is my current, like, I have, like, a docket right here. This is my current docket. Like, I'm going to do these characters, I think, and then I'm going to be done. Like, with my global account for a while, at least until, like, new characters release, right? Like, anytime a new character awakens or releases, I'll go ahead and link level them. But until then, like, I don't even know if I'll finish. Like, do I really want to do Frost? Like, do I? Frost is SSR? Do I? No, I don't. Let me just go ahead. Listen, we're not doing Frost's SSR. I don't. Janimba's SSR. We'll see. Anyway. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will be sure, I think this will be Wednesday for you guys. So we'll get the initial showcase video out where I, you know, kind of go over his details again in this format. And I'll have a showcase up on the side for anybody who skips this video and goes straight into the 17 video. So I'm excited to see how this guy does. And I'm excited to be running, like, good teams. You know, coming off of the Pan videos, and who was I doing right before Pan? Oh yeah, Super 17. I'm so glad this guy's not on Super 17's team. If I had to run that team again, oh man, I might have to go take a walk. Oh, anyway, again, I've said it like 8 times, but I mean it. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you made it to the end of the video, I really appreciate you. Thank you to everybody who leaves comments at the end of the video. I really appreciate it. So, catch you guys in the 17 videos. Stay tuned.